Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we are going to discuss one very commonly asked question on very popular concept, that is finally block always executes? Okay, to demonstrate that, what I have done is I have created one example. As you can see in my screen, I have created one class Geek Issue, and in this class I am having one method, and the method name is test finally. And apart from this, I am having one more method, the public static void main, which is entry point to my Java program. Alright, so this test finally method is static, so that I can directly call this method from my public static void main method. And let's take a look in this method. So in this method we are having try and final block. In try block, what we are doing, we are returning one value here, that is 0. In final block, we are printing finally is powerful. So the fact is, like we know, if you know the methods, when you return something from your method, then it will immediately return the value from method to calling line, or in other terms I can say, after return statement, after returning the value, there is no statement runs into your method. There is no statement after your return statement run in your method, so it must be the last statement executed in my method, right? All right, so when this try block will be execute, so it should return 0, and after return 0 it should not run anything. It should not print, it should not run this finally block. Okay, let's try to run this program and let's see what is going to print me. All right, so if I try to run this, if I try to call this method, so method name is test finally, so I'm going to call this method test finally. So I'm going to place this. Okay, so it's going to return me one value here, that is 0. So I'm going to store that value here, and I'm storing one value in this res, and I'm going to print that value as well. Sys out. Okay, let's print res. Alright, if I try to run this in this program, so any guesses what it should print? It should return 0 and print only 0, or it should return 0 as well as run the finally block. Any guesses? Alright, let's take a quick peek. So let's run this program. Okay, I'm saving my program and run this. So as you can see, it is printing me finally is powerful, and after returning the value 0. Alright, the fact is, whenever you are having finally block attached with catch block or try block, it will always execute. It will always execute whether your catch block executes or not, whether your try block do anything, such type of things which should not make your final block run, but in that case also your final block always runs. So basically there are some cases you can stop your finally block to be executed, and the cases are as follows. See in my screen, there are some of the cases in which your finally block won't execute. The first case is if you call one method, that is system.exit. System.exit is a method which immediately stops the execution of your program. So if you call this method in try block, so your final block won't be executed. And the other case could be if your JVM crashes first, like the final, before calling the final block, your JVM crash. In that case again your final block won't execute. If the JVM reaches infinite loop, like if you're creating one infinite loop in try block and it won't make your program reach the final block, so in that case also your final block can be executed. And if your OS operating system like your Windows terminate the JVM process, like if you want to run a program, there must be JVM process running in your computer. So if your computer, if your operating system kills JVM process, then in that case also your final block won't be executed. And your host system, again your computer dies, like your power failure, power cut, or hardware error, or hard disk crash, etc, etc. So in that case as well your final block won't be executed. So these are some of the cases, like you can see in my screen. In these cases only you can stop the execution of final block, otherwise you cannot stop the execution of final block. Final block is so much powerful, it will always execute whether you want it or not. Alright guys, I guess you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment and share. Alright guys, see you in next video. Tata.